seated.
Good morning. My dear brothers and sisters, the main character of our first reading, which comes from the second book of Chronicles, was King Joash. King Joash was only 7 years old when he became king. 7. And he was the lone survivor when the royal family was massacred. God protected him. So when he became a king at the age of 7, age was not a problem because he was surrounded by people who were really thinking of what is best for the kingdom. The primary protector, the primary advisor of King Joash was the priest Jehoiada. That's why even if he was young at the age of 7, and he reigned for 40 years, so he was king for 47 years, there was no problem because he was surrounded by people who took care of him. I think that is the first lesson that we can learn from the experience of King Joash. What are the type of people that we surround ourselves? What type of people we allow to influence us? Alam nyo, yung mga barkada, wala namang masama dyan eh. Katunay, kailangan natin ng barkadahan, kailangan natin ng mga kaibigan. Pero ang tanong ay, anong klase ng kaibigan ang hinahayaan nating pumaligid sa atin? Anong klase ng mga kaibigan ang pinakikinggan natin? Sapagkat nung mamatay, when the priests died, the king was left to himself, and then the kingdom deteriorated. They left or abandoned God. That's why their cry at the first reading was, "Why are you transgressing the Lord's command so that you cannot prosper?" There was retrogression in the kingdom. Kaya yung tanong ko kanina ay mahalaga. Ano ang klase ng mga taong hinahayaan nating nakapaligid sa atin? Yung ba'y ang layunin ay mabuti para sa atin? Or do they influence us to do good things? Or do they influence us to turn away from the Lord? Kaya maging makilatis sa pagpili ng mga kaibigan. Huwag nating hayaan na kung sino-sino lang ang maka-impluwensya sa ating pag-iisip. Sapagkat hindi lahat ng kaibigan dadalhin tayo sa mabuti. Yung iba, uutangan ka lang, hindi ka naman babayaran. That's the first lesson. The second lesson is, like in the gospel, Jesus said to his disciples, "No one can serve two masters. He will either hate one and love the other." And so, we are confronted with choices. Always. Life is but a life of choices. So, you have to choose between these two masters, between these two whom you're going to serve. Because Jesus said, you cannot serve God and Mammon. Hindi mo mapaglilingkuran ang Diyos at ang kayamanan. Kinakailangang mamili ka. Diyos ba ang aking susundan o yung aking pagnanasa sa kayamanan, kapangyarihan, kasikatan? Kasi sabi nga natin sa Tagalog, hindi ka pwedeng mamangka sa dalawang ilog. Kaya kinakailangan nating pumili. Again, ang tanong ay, paano tayo pipili? At sa pagpili natin, sino ang ating pakikinggan? Ang konsensya ba natin na nagsasabing ito ang tama? Ang mga kaibigan ba natin na nagsasabing ito ang gawin mo? See, every day we are confronted with choices. And remember, any choice that we make will always have consequences to us and to the people we love. Kaya kung kanina sinabi ko maging maingat sa pagpili ng kaibigan, sinasabi ko naman ngayon, maging maingat sa pagpili. My dear brothers and sisters, sometimes choices that confront us are easy. But sometimes the choices that we have to make are life-changing. And so in this Eucharist, as we continue the celebration, that is the grace that we ask the Lord for. Lord, give me the wisdom. Give me the wisdom to make the right choice and the courage to follow that choice. Amen.